Sunday edition of the game of the shit show. We got not a lot of craziness. We're actually switching up a couple of things. I'm gonna keep on trying up with this Cho Support, which was and seemed to be working pretty well yesterday, honestly. But just lately, I've also been playing around with Sejuani, and she seems like a pretty good champ that could also support. She can be a decent jungle champ. So we're gonna probably first start off with Cho, and then see how Sejuani measures up. I mean, there's so many different builds that you can do with Cho. It's kind of ridiculous. I go on Shaco. I hate Shaco. Shaco with a passion. There's a lot of players playing Shaco right now. It's just even more annoying. So yeah, I was building that yesterday, but you know what? I'm starting to still get the idea that, you know, Grasp of the Undying potentially could be good. Hail of Blades could really be good too because of his E. He just goes da 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 da, and then GG. So I wanted 3 seconds, cool down to 1 second. I mean, I always like Dark Harvest because it just stacks so well. That's 0.6 of AP per soul. Yeah, see, I don't think that's that strong if it's AP. If it's AD, it's fairly strong. It's about a damage and a half. Plus 20 to 60. Okay. And some support. Ghost Portal wouldn't be a bad thing. I just keep thinking Ultimate Hunter's the best one for him, which I do believe it is. Approaching Velocity and Magic Footwork potentially is too. Honestly, I think Adaptive Force would probably be better than Ability Haste. Especially on the early rounds. Yeah, because most people are going to keep on trying to run away from me because I'm a big Cho. Just a big Cho. Just a big Cho. Brand's annoying, but because I'm a Cho, I'm really not really worried about it. The only downside to this is that I'm not tanky at all. Like, I have a lot of damage, but just not tanky at all. So that could be a problem. Especially because people probably expect me to tank since I'm probably the only quote-unquote tank. Tank the tank. I'm gonna try to build them all AP this time. See how his E scales, but because you're supposed to max out his E. Like earlier, I almost like try to max out his Q because of range and being able to, you know, poke these guys down. But I think it's E. I mean, everybody says to max out his E, so it's not like I think it is. Oh, I'm making shit up. Yeah, this is what I was thinking too. Good job, mindset. Gotta max him out. So if you're support, you definitely have to start with Q. Range. is huge as a support.
Welcome
Especially
to
because you're
Summoner's
a little
Rift.
tiny Joe. You're even smaller than the fucking V. Look at this. Look at this. Size. Yeah, I'm smaller. Just by a
30
hairish. But
seconds
also
until
because he's
minions
crouching.
spawn.
See, that's why people shouldn't crouch. You gotta stand up straight, right? It's like mom and dad always say, stand up straight. Don't hug your back. You gotta be proud. Let's get some juice on. Get my juice on. Let's go. Good.
Minions have spawned.
My keyboards are a little dirty and sweaty and moist. Uh-oh. Damn it. I already used my flash. Set Panda. That's exactly what I want to do, and that's exactly what I did. Of course. Of course it is.
First blood. You have slain an enemy.
That was easy enough. Quick enough. Oy. I'm out! This is almost too easy now. Oof. Oh, Q. Pew, pew, pew. Q him. Ooh, almost threw my fucking juice. Right at myself. I wanted to type in Q him, asshole. But alas, I could not. Arrow his ass.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, Wukong drew first blood? How did Wukong drew first blood? I thought we did. Thought I did. I was like, no wonder why I'm 100 short. Actually, Dark Harvest would be nice right now because I can just poke his ass. Or like boots, like really, really fast boots. Uh-oh. Damn, he took a long time to get back, man. Yeah, but... Minions first. God damn it, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? CS first. You're fucking hungry. exactly what's gonna happen. Fucking minions are just gonna keep on fucking killing us from behind. He's too hungry. He got too excited because he's like, holy shit, this can work. It can work. If you let it work.
Killing spree. Shut down.
Yeah, but if I can get him with my E, it's GG for them. So I'm gonna max out my E on this round. Nice. There you go. Gotta keep it away from my fucking hands, because that shit will fucking... I'll drop it again. And I do not want my computer and my pad sticky. I need to get level 6 as soon as possible. I'm not even level 5 yet. They are. Uh-oh. My god, you couldn't fucking... Yeah, please don't gank. That was a terrible gank. Ay, ay, ay. At 12 minutes.
Rampage.
How fast are we at now? 9:45? Yes, she will be the ruin of us all. I'm actually being too eager to use my Q, or my E, I mean, but I should be using my Q more. So, definitely ability power, and ability speed more than brush phase. At first, it scared the fuck out of him, but now that, like, oh, not really that strong. It's only that quick burst. You get a rise out of you.
Shut down. Enemy double kill. An enemy has been slain.
Noise. Definitely gonna need some fucking defensive items after this. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm not level 6 yet, it's a problem. Big problem.
Has been slain. Killing spree.
And now that I have it, and I got 4 out of 5, I can use it a shit ton more. Ooh, good shot. Damn! Good shot. Fucker. Really good shot.
Turret plate will fall soon.
Abandon all hope. It worked, except I kind of started fucking up. Nothing.
An ally has been slain. been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. Your team has destroyed a turret.
No! I just hit!
Enemy triple kill.
Oh fuck! My arms are not hitting right! That's bullshit. Miserable life. My pupper's miserable life.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
744.
Shut down.
Oof. Uh-oh.
An enemy has been slain.
I need lifesteal. And I need more attack back. No!
An ally has been slain.
This fucking girl does not get it, does she? She's just not letting me fucking pick those damn things. She's greedy. Bitch. Oh, it doesn't really hurt the fucking monsters, huh? Okay. Now she died. So stupid, dude. Try to yell, but it didn't hear me. I just need to. I need to go get fucking more shits, dude. Yeah, instead of this, I should have gone with Ability Power. But oh well.
An enemy has been slain.
I guess that could have been it. I should have just gone like a Doran seal. it. I don't need those fucking labels right now.
Shut down.
Yeah, all these extra announcements I do not want anymore. They're kind of more or less in the way. I'll let her have that since that panda.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, he did breach that extra gap. Plus, I don't have any mana. Oh, I should have beaten my minion. I want to kind of like keep him. Ooh. What? I don't get it. I chomped at him. I got chomped at him. Didn't get shit.
An ally has been slain.
Like, I like this because it gives me, like, ultimate. I could definitely put in a lot more wards. I'm kind of behind on wards, huh?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Ugh. Shit. Yeah, I'm terrible at warding right now. Even though I'm, like, cruising around everywhere, I'm just not warding. I'm a terrible human being! Oh, hi! These are mine! Emily. Hello, party people. Hello, party people.
Shut down.
No. No. She's AP. He's AP-ish. Tanky AP-ish. He's AP. Dude, they're mostly AP. Instead of getting this, I
Your
kind of want to get
team has
MR.
destroyed a turret.
Although I guess they do have a lot of lifesteal too. So that'll be a good one. But mostly MR. Where's my MR stuff? Actually. Yeah, that would kind of do, huh? Takes care of everything. Ooh, I only have to be. Oh, wait. Like, oh, wait. More.
Enemy killing spree. Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
So yes, it is up to 1200, 1300 now. So all the ability power, right? Health and ability power? Yeah. think it's like a multiplier as opposed to scaling, so you should have a little bit of both. Ooh, hi.
You have slain an enemy.
Yeah, I kind of can't do anything else.
You have been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Like, I can't exactly run away from them, so stop pinging me,
An
morons.
enemy has been slain.
1 minion, 4 monsters, so I just need 1 more to get capped off on that. Yeah, 120 health right here, just basically a small... Ah! No! You have to let me have those, jackasses. Hiya!
Has destroyed a
Hiya!
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
I don't think so.
Double kill.
I was like, I definitely don't think I
Your
can get this
team
thing.
has destroyed a turret. Rampage.
Keep pushing it hard, huh?
Shut down.
Oh, they gave up. Interesting.
Victory.
Thought they were going to come back. Oh well. Like, they had chances. They definitely had chances. Not like I was like super OP or anything. I wonder if Wukong was super OP. I get to the Wukong on that one. Although the Earth was pretty good too. Yeah, but the Wukong definitely carried us. Ooh, Mad Lions versus Fnatic. Who's gonna win? Y'all tell me. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters!
Al in te vinden op de tussen die werd niet gevonden. Fnatic vanaf level 1 het tempo opgevoerd. Krijgen nog meer turret plays gefunneld in de carries die het moeten gaan doen later in de game. En ze zijn uncontested ook. Deze Karma Peak niet zo heel sterk. Moet wel iets gedaan krijgen, daarom dat ze Aram zullen aanvallen.
Wordt er hier ook gestunt. We krijgen daar de heenweging. We zorgen die Aram.
Allowed Fnatic to make the gauntlet run.
The gauntlet
we
run.
called Schalke the miracle run, but no team has ever done this. This is the most games that a team has ever played in the LEC playoffs, and Fnatic have done it through their use of teamwork and individuals really stepping up.
Yeah, the last time we ever saw a team go from 5th seed to the finals, it was Unicorns of Love all the way back in 2015. They only had to win 2 series, and you know who was on that roster?
Hylissang, because of course he was. He is the guy, he's the mastermind, he's the genius behind a lot of what Fnatic do, and right now Adam might need a little bit of help from him, but he's in the bot lane. Adam with the haymaker goes in with the showstopper as well, trying to turn this one
boss
around.
man, he's trying to run around.
From this sort of situation before, but he turns it back towards the top side, shut down to Armut.
Yeah, just buying time though. Adam knew he was dead. They're going to try to get this bot tier 1 Fnatic, but the GP ult is going to slow that down. Niski TPing mid and has the ult, so he can go towards bot side if Mad Lions try to defend this tower. As Humanoid might run down there. Has to be careful though, because lots of globals available for Fnatic.
Yep.
That's an 11-minute and 50 seconds.
There's no way. There's no like.
How much gold does he have? Can we just
7K? 3,000 ahead of Humanoid. Every lane is a lead for Fnatic.
Oh man.
Jungle 2K,
this
3K
ETF is something else.
Mad, you've made impressive, comebacks before. I just don't see you coming back from this game. I don't know how you do it.
See if they can as Humanoid looks for the trade here. Final hour stolen away, upset going in. There's the ability to condemn, but he doesn't have the mana for it, and now Humanoid will be locked in place. He gets a 1-for-1 trade as Bwipo takes the kill.
So, that may look a little random and a little int, but Humanoid is getting a shutdown. He's trying to get more gold into the back pockets of Mad Lions, and a 1-for-1 trade like that is definitely worth it.
I was gonna say, I'm like, yeah,
Niski will still be able to secure this tower, and this is something that, again, you'll see a lot from Mad Lions. They recognize that their situation
especially if that
is
Silas
dire.
gets fed.
If they do nothing, then they will simply lose. So instead, they will take the 30-70, they'll take the 20-80 plays, and they will take gambles in order to find ways back into the game. Shutdowns, miracle fights, anything, they will use it to try and get back in.
TP towards the top lane as Humanoid looks for Adam. Adam, of course, no flash, no showstopper on him either. The parlay will get him, and Humanoid's on the chase. A good abscond abduct will mean that Humanoid gets his second kill of the game. Meanwhile, Fnatic are looking for a fight down towards this blue fire. Rapid fire, stun card, Everfrost, lock up, quickness coming in as well. And Kazi just doesn't have a chance to move. He tries to flash away. Kaiser locked up as well with the quickness, but Fnatic will have to settle for one kill today.
Yeah, 12-minute rapid fire. You can't get away from that. Kazi has no cleanse. Mad Lions are finding some kills on the map, mainly coming from Humanoid here, who's just forcing the plays. Now we'll see if he can find something else. Upset has both summoners up this time around. He didn't have them before. And Bwipo, there's no tier 2 tower, so Humanoid's caught in his own jungle at 14 minutes.
Oh, just wide. Blast going there for Humanoid, he's able to get away.
I don't think he should have been able to get out of that.
He knows geometry, okay? He's been studying Pythagorean theorem.
But what was
he knows
crazy,
his sin, his cause, his tan.
He dashed as Upset condemned him, which then put him in range of the blast cone, and then this man's brain is too big.
It's that meme with all the, geometric shapes next to the
Humanoid's face just looking at the situation. One thing I will note, Kaiser's level 6, Niski's level 11. Do you remember, Medic? You're always like, supports.
Yep.
Kaiser really needs a lot of support right now.
He's just getting stunned out of fog of war. He has no idea where it's coming from.
Elioya forced back
Try to
here.
show one more time.
Recall will happen in the top lane. 3 minutes on the Ocean. Drake will be third of the game for Fnatic. Not often we get to say that 7-minute mark. And Justice for Supports apparently doesn't play in this game. Hylissang will get his second kill of the match.
What can you do about this CC chain of stun into Everfrost, into Rakan knock-up? There's like so much downtime where he can't do anything and you're dead before you can do anything. Level 6 Karma goes down. Top tier 1's gonna fall, all 3. And no, it's not. There's another GP ult. So Mad Lions trying to still have the game.
Upset is so annoyed right now. He's like,
so many
this
times.
wave out. Oh, no, Ezreal also there. That's really annoying.
We're both going on the Humanoid.
We're trading here as Humanoid takes the subjugate away. True Shot Barrage coming out as well. And look at how low Hylissang is, but he manages to survive. Hylissang on Makana, just something else. Upset coming in with the final hour.
Rapid fire.
As the damage goes down on a Kazi. The rapid fire connects. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Adam's trying to trade. He does have the haymaker. Elioya's going to jump away. Adam looking for it, but just can't get the final autos in. Elioya will steal him away. Niski, though, use the Destiny to get up towards the top side of the map, and will take that tier 1.
And crucially, I can hear the laughing. Look at the faces of the Mad Lions right now. Armut and Elioya are just having a giggle. They're in this position and they are still just laughing at their current situation because they've been in this position before. They know what they need to do. And like, sure, maybe this game is done and dusted. Maybe this game is over. But they know that they have more than enough opportunities to come back and they have nothing to lose.
That's just how communication goes. I think that Mad Lions have kind of accepted that this game is just a go next there. And there's 2 ways you can approach it. You can be sad and be looking for plays and trying to be serious, and communication can break down a bit. Or you can to sit back and say, guys, we're a bit screwed this game, but we can just try and dive bots. We can just try and dive top, see what happens. Maybe Fnatic make a mistake, but realistically this game is just so far out of their own grasp. They have to wait for mistakes.
Just the
4
fucking
towers
bed
down at 16 minutes.
poppers.
You can't even walk in to your own top side jungle.
Well, so Armut is level 11. Of course, Niski is very strong.
Don't you
He's
feel
actually
like a
got
silly
pretty
boy?
significant lead over Adam, and as he continues to ramp
You
up,
looked at the like I have a basket filled with blankets, and Callie took off to bark at people outside. He's like, because he sees kind of like it's the fluffy side, so he's like, that's an animal.
We'll see. Of course, Fnatic in a very
Like,
amount of control. Just gonna very quickly, let's see if I can bring this up. Yes, look at these wards right here. I'm not sure if that's disappearing soon, but a flank TP play. Well, if they had TPs, that would have been an option. But these are the type of things that Mad Lions.
Oh, another one upset. Into the true shot barrage will stop the siege on bot. And Armut again pushing in top. Maybe he can get something here. There's no TPs for Fnatic. Niski has ultimate, so by the time Adam gets up there, he could look to just chase him down. But no, Armut's just going to smartly back away.
Niski's looking for it, but as you say, he will just back away towards that top lane. And it is important, of course, to note that we are on a bit of a timer here if you're a Mad Lions fan. 30 seconds on the next Ocean Dragon. 5 minutes after that, it would be Soul for Fnatic, and you have to think that's the game as good as done. And Ocean Soul very difficult to fight back against.
Sorry, I just saw Humanoid freezing bot wave, and then I looked at Armut and he was laughing. So, of course, Humanoid in a position where he needs to get as much gold as he can, obviously pushing out that wave now, but Mad Lions are doing their best to stall out the game. The gold difference is obviously not getting smaller. It's now been extended to 7k, and they're guaranteed to give up to this Drake, but TP is now up for Humanoid. They have no deep ward, so I don't expect any contest, and for now, they're just going to look to continue to stall and try and get some items in their back pocket.
Niski has 3 items at 17 minutes. Yep. He has a Lich Bane on top of that. Most of the time, if you expect a normal game, 2 items at 20 minutes is basically the baseline.
Ooh, look at this Frozen Heart on top of Whippo as well. He knows he's going against Diego, a Silas, and a Gangplank, so trying to get a little bit of additional value when going up against these 3 Nellies that want to try and get up close and personal.
Of course, the armor will help against the Ezreal as well. Armor will take the second tower of the game for Mad Lions. That tier 1 in the top side will be taken. As you can see, Fnatic setting up down towards the bottom side. Humanoid's going to get forced away here as Whippo looks for the longest flank. We've seen him a little while. True Shot Barrage coming out. There's the Destiny as well. They're looking for Humanoid. He's going to jump onto Niski, but here is Kazi right in the right position. Humanoid tries to flash away. Kingslayer healing him up. Destiny's on the way, but Whippo goes in with a chop. Now Armor behind them as Niski pops the stopwatch. Upset going in, taking the tower. Aggro. Niski low. He's taken down. Onto the backline. Kaiser forced away. Elioya down as well. Kazi and Kaiser will survive, but Fnatic get out, get the tower, and can look to push towards the inhibitor. Yeah, good setup, good dive. Whippo used the pillar there to zone away Kazi completely, and the second Humanoid falls and Hylissang arrives. It's all in Fnatic's hands. They're just way too far ahead. Mad Lions trying to fight back. They got a kill, but is it enough? They just lost 3 and lost the bot tier 2.
Yeah, and I think that this is one of the big differences compared to this series against Rogue, where Mad were able to find skirmishes like this and trade maybe 1 for 2, maybe get 1 for 1, but here the entire Fnatic family collapse, and they look to get involved in the fight. They know that they have so much more gold. Niski buying time with his stopwatch. He's able to survive until the very end, but at this point, Hylissang with a beautiful 2-man knockup at the end there as well. Upset really being untouched and being able to dish out as much damage as he likes. Just a great game so far for Fnatic, and as important as it is to pick up a win in the finals and to challenge for that trophy, it's even more so for Fnatic in this game because they've yet to beat Mad Lions this year. In 2021, they are 0-4 against their rivals, so getting this win, getting that motivation, getting that ball rolling can be such a big impactor when it comes down to what is likely to be a 5-game series.
Oh yeah, Fnatic just carrying so much momentum behind them. They've played, like you said, 19 games now in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Hang on. Although yeah, it's just as good as dead.
Yeah, you can take that one.
Okay, yeah, like he's gone. Now they're going to start a Baron because they have no smites, so that Baron's
Damn.
But just like we're talking about, momentum is so important. Game 1, yeah, it was tough, they were fighting back, but putting in a statement like this in Game 2 just really clears the mind from what happened in Game 1. Now it just turned into a best of 3.
I feel kind of bad for Armut because the last time he played Gangplank, the game was very similar. And now I think he's had a pretty solid Gangplank game, but again, it's not really a position where he gets to play the game.
Enemy laner did TP away from him at the 4-minute mark as Niski looks for a fight here onto Kazi. Tower shot not quite going to come in. Kazi could look for the chase. Baron is taken. Tier 2 in the bottom lane taken as well. Hylissang should be able to get away from this one. Humanoid. Well,
that might be just a really bad team.
Just back. You don't need to fight anymore. You can just retreat. They will go back. They'll reset. And with Baron buff for 2.5 minutes and Ocean Soul available to them in 2 minutes.
I shouldn't have to hesitate with my flashes. I really should.
On the wall here for Mad Lions.
Yeah, it just feels like a matter of time before Fnatic are able to close this one out. It all started with the level 1 plays. The fact that they were able to get such a good start for Upset and Hylissang, and then the repeated ganks, the dives that they were able to set up onto the bot side, the ganks that they made happen on top lane, just everything all across the map in the early game was consistent playmaking, pressure, and well executed from Fnatic, and showcasing that we do have a very interesting series on our hands, and they're looking to tie things up.
Yeah, I think Mad Lions just kind of looking forward here, just waiting for the siege to come, waiting for mistakes, and I think the TF Rise, these champs have been so strong already in the first 2 games. Mad Lions, you expect to choose blue side again perhaps, and then look for one of those 2 champs.
Let's see what adaptations are made throughout the draft. Of course, Yamato and Mac, 2 very experienced coaches, very ready to adapt and overcome as they can, but the question is whether or not we'll see something totally new come out. For the moment, this Vayne pick working out incredibly well for Upset. Been 2 years since he last brought it onto the professional stage. Of course, you have to wonder, would it work so well if he hadn't got a kill at level 1, if he hadn't been able to pick up those boots? If Mad play a little bit safer, will this Vayne actually have the impact that we've seen in this game?
So now the siege comes in. Mad Lions have a little bit of poke with the GPS roll Karma, and they have decent wave clear, but again, Baroned up creeps. Fnatic could look for a full-on dive if they want to, but they're playing it slow. 6 towers down, all tier 2s are down. They're just going to back for the Dragon timer, pick that one up, and then they'll start the force because the game's basically all in their hands.
Feels like a matter of time for the side of Fnatic. The fact that the humanoid has now picked up his Zhonya's, and Armor also sitting on a second item very close to his kill.
I do love this patience from Fnatic as well. It's something we didn't see from them at the start of the season. Sometimes they were a bit over-eager to throw themselves against the wall and see what sticks here. They're just doing it by the numbers, taking it slow. A 9,000 gold lead, and they know Mad Lions have to fight them around this dragon, otherwise you forfeit the Ocean Soul.
Here comes the stun.
Humanoid has the subjugate. Whipper holding on to his for the moment. Destiny has been used, as you say, by Niski, but he's going to heal up. A couple of potions. Mad Lions stepping forward on vision right now. Kazi walking over that ward. Whippo going to go in. Though has been used. Humanoid diving onto Whippo. There's the subjugate being used. True Shot Barrage coming out as well, but Fnatic are able to disengage, and that's the ultimate out of Kazi and Humanoid. Fnatic continue to step forward. There is the stun card. Humanoid pops a cleanse. QSS, it seems. Adam, the focus target. Showstopper coming out, but Adam's dead before the fight really begins. Now Whippo has to be the next target. Smite's been used. Ocean Dragon resets. Hiddleston going in with the charm on the backline, but Mad Lions are coming out on this fight on top. Upset down. Stolen away. Mad Lions are going to be able to get that Ocean Drake. Upset diving forward with the roll. Hiddleston going in as well. Kazi's still alive. Kazi takes one. Upset's going to try and answer against his opposite man, and now Humanoid the next target here for Fnatic. They lost the Ocean Dragon, but they will win the fight.
Yeah, they win the fight. What can they get out of it though? Because Armor's going to clear the wave, and Mad Lions get 2 kills and a Dragon. I think Fnatic a little bit indecisive maybe around that Dragon. No one really turned to fight them. They just wanted to secure the Dragon, so Mad Lions had an avenue to walk into the river. I think Fnatic should have stopped them.
No! This Gangplank ultimate did so much damage. So just keep an eye on the backline here for Fnatic. You'll notice that Upset and Niski staying relatively safe as Adam's getting engaged. Look at the GPL and look at what it does to Niski and Upset. It's so much harder for them to get involved in the fight, and Armor plays this very well, trying to keep them out of harm's way. Whippo soaks up so much damage though as Elyoya is able to steal the Drake, but now with all of these gone, Upset can really join the fray, and you can see that Mad is forced to scatter and run for the hills.
Yeah, at this point Fnatic can just roll over them, but I think that Fnatic, Adam wanted to turn that fight while the rest of the members cleared out the Dragon. You're completely right. Armor played that fight so well. We can see the power of the GP coming through. 3k damage alongside Karzi with the poke. So they can poke their way into these fights. It's only when they split up and the Vayne can start to take over is where they struggle.
Fnatic team fighting, man, it's scary stuff.
That's pretty good, especially since throughout the regular season we said Mad Lions are the best team fighting team in the league. Perhaps they still are, but here Fnatic really showing up. Winning out that fight. Everfrost's going to be used here. Hellesang diving in. Look at the Humanoid. Sun card's going to come down as well as the Subjugate has been stopwatched. Elyoya on the flank. There's the Destiny. Spots him out in the invisibility, and Upset immediately turns over to him. The Destiny coming out as well, but Hellesang's so low. The Barrow's doing so much work, and Humanoid dives onto Whippo. Hellesang with the quickness. Can't quite get the damage down. Niski not here for the fight. Kaiser condemned into the wall. Kazi though putting the damage down across towards the side. Upset's down. Kazi can open up.
Mad have a Vayne.
Mad now have a Vayne. It's Elyoya looking, but Niski can't quite get close enough. Kazi though can continue to step forward. And Fnatic will look to turn this around. Remember, Rapid Fire Cannon available for Niski, but Mad Lions, it's a 2-for-2 exchange when they were 10,000 gold behind.
How is the biggest question? Like you said, 10k gold down, but we can see the strength of Mad Lions' composition. I think the big thing here is Humanoid buys so much time, stop watching Whippo's ult, and now the GPL comes down. Upset and Hilly have to take a different avenue because they can't go through that bush. So Fnatic are kind of split up. Niski's going bot side, Hillesang's going top side, and then Karzi, Kaiser, and Armwood can slowly poke them down, get their health bars low, so that when Fnatic can start to get into range, Mad Lions have somewhat of a chance. I'm so surprised that this is a 2-for-2.
So At the beginning of the day, I did a telestrator talking about how Mad Lions find ways back into the game. One of the main things that they do is clump as 5, and they force fights when they see the enemy split. So they have a small window where they have a 4 versus 5 and can try and force a fight. If they get a kill in that window, they're able to come out on top. We see it there. Adam was top lane. He was forced to TP. And even when he arrived, Nisqy then separates himself from the rest of the team, whereas Mad are playing as a group. And Humanoid, even though he has 7 deaths, is still being as obnoxious as ever. I said Fnatic's team fighting is scary. I could. Mad Lions team fighting is just even scarier.
Yeah, the Baron's coming up now as well, but Mad Lions still really far behind. This is a bit of a deja vu.
I don't think they care.
This is a bit of a deja vu being 10k gold down and winning the last 2 fights, but for now the Baron's up and Fnatic have full control of it. So Mad Lions, yes, you've been the last 2 fights kind of even or won it perhaps because of the shutdowns, but you have to get vision on this Baron buff because if it falls, Fnatic can start to play 1-3-1 or 1-4 and start to siege your inhibitor towers. But Karsi's going to base for the Cyril as you expect. Yep. And Fnatic, will they start it up? The Vayne can melt it, but as long as upset's showing in mid lane, Mad Lions should know that there's no real threat on this Nash.
Destiny coming in. Mad Lions able to retreat back to their inhibitor tower. Armored and Kazi just
as a matter of fact,
wave here as Fnatic look to set up in the jungle. Destiny's still there. Kazi jumping forward. Look for the damage on the upset. There's the cannon barrage as well, and Mad Lions might want the fight here.
Yeah, I'm done with this bitching, dude.
From going for it right now.
You're not gonna carry, I will.
The Inspire from Kaiser, keeping him pretty healthy. Those shields doing a lot of work, and this Cyrildas could be a game-changing purchase for the Mad Lions. The slows, the obnoxiousness. Hylissang, once again, though, looking for a flank. Is he just going to be caught out by himself? Mad Lions down towards it. Dunkard locked in, and Yoya goes into the harrowed path to get himself out. Kaiser looking for the reset. No real vision here for Mad Lions. They don't know about the Baron. It's not started. Upset and Nisqy, though, once again, just gaining control of the midway.
Yeah, so have a look at the minimap here. You can see that Fnatic are just waiting because they know that bots pushed in. They did have top pushed in, and they're just keeping this midway pushed in as they maintain control around the Baron area. With the GP ultimate on cooldown, this is a great situation for Fnatic, and they're going to start off the Baron.
TP in from QAnon. Here we go. They're looking for the fight as Mad Lions started up. 4,000 on it. Elioy looking for the steal. Across the wall, he's got the heartbreaker. He can go in. He jumps. There's no way! Heals it! Elioy in his rookie year steals the Baron right out of Fnatic's hands.
And Fnatic have to base. Adam has no TP. The Destiny's coming up in a second, but Mad Lions are sprinting to this Ocean Drake. If they can burst it out and get out, they've bought themselves so much time. No, 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 this can't be real, Venius.
Mad Lions, you're not allowed to keep doing this! You're going to deny the Baron, you're going to deny the Ocean Soul. You're 10k gold down! You're supposed to lose like every other team does, but you just keep doing this.
Oh shit, did they do a comeback?
I can't tell, this is unreal from Mad Lions.
So Fnatic, the thing is they're just hard committing to the Baron. They create a 50-50 situation because Elioya is allowed to get in, unstoppable on the ultimate, smite, insta flash out, insta. Fnatic give him this opportunity to make the play, and it is made. Elioya keeps the game alive for Mad.
And you can see Whipper's hands in the air on the player cam there as well. Wondering perhaps where it all went wrong. Only 7,000 the gold difference now. Mad Lions have the tempo, have the priority with this Baron. You've got 3 items on your Ezreal. You've got 3 items on the way for Humanoid. You have a 4-item gangplank in the top lane. And Armored has already shown us only in this game just how strong you can be. Destiny coming out. Kazi just jumps over the wall. Final hours popped by Upset as well. And Mad Lions just retreat into their own jungle. They're so safe.
Time is Fnatic's biggest enemy right now, and they're running out of options. The Dragons just keep falling to Mad Lions. They've lost a Baron now as well, so the game is slowing down. Look at the experience. Yes, Mad are down in gold, but look at the experience. Armut's up a level, Humanoid's even. Karsi's getting closer to Upset, so experience becomes a bigger deal at this point, because when the Ezreal has his 3 core items, and GP does as well, the game slows down. Humanoid's just here to buy time.
Mad Lions have only lost 1 best-of-5 this season. It was against Darwon here. They have not lost a single best-of-5 domestically. They came back from a 10,000 gold deficit against Rogue in the spring finals. And here against Fnatic, they continue to show their mettle. Hylissang caught out, has to flash away, has the quickness, but Humanoid's going to chase him. Quickness popped by Hylissang, quickness stolen away by Humanoid. Mad Lions looking for the chase here. Hylissang will not be able to get away. Mad Lions pick up another kill.
And you feel like the momentum is just so dramatically shifting into Mad Lions' favor. Humanoid was 2 levels down. Can we have a quick look at the gold, please, observers? He's probably still going to be massively behind, but he's sitting at... Okay, he's still 5k gold behind.
Look at the damage coming out from Kazi. I think Kazi is the one we have to watch in these fights. Humanoid doing so much work, but Kazi is just putting the DPS down on this Ezreal.
Yeah, and that's the thing, the range advantage Mad Lions have. But an Ezreal Karma with a GP ult Fennec can't get in range. Upset.
Bust. Kazi down, shut down. Upset goes in, looking for it. The Destiny coming in the TP as well. Fnatic maybe have found their moment for the fight. Flash, stun card, Kaiser the next target. The bot lane is dead. Upset gets the double. Armor now trying to retreat, but they just don't get in. Upset barrel, another stun coming out as Upset continues to chase them down. The showstopper may have stopped any hope Mad Lions had of coming back in this game.
And Upset says that he has had enough. He should be winning this game. Fnatic are the ones in control, and it starts off with a beautiful gold card from Niski into the damage from Upset. The 80 carry mid lane combo keeping this game in control for Fnatic.
Yeah, 4 items being the second she gets in range, she melts through Mad Lions, and that's exactly what we just saw. 30 seconds on Armut. Are Fnatic going to push for more than just an inhibitor here? Kazi's up in 8, Kaiser's up in 8, but Hillisang's back. He has ultimate. They have a 25-second window where this is a 4v5. Whipper wants to zone away Humanoid.
Moments ago, I called for patience from Fnatic here. They are stepping forward. Nexus Tower, the first one. They're looking for the second. Kazi is up, though, and they're looking for the damage here as Mad Lions try and fight. Underneath the Nexus Towers, underneath the crumbling hopes of their base. The showstopper, so much damage coming out from Adam the Haymaker, doing so much work. Kazi just can't get the damage down. And we got a series on our hands as Fnatic equalize.
Where's my 100? I'm at 92.
Don't get away from it. Yes, they were laughing. Yes, they thought the game was over, but they made some game-changing plays. But Upset was the one to say, no, this is going to be a 1-1.
Oh my word, the Niski gold card into the Upset damage. Wow, the early game from Fnatic was...
It was exceptional.
It was exceptional. It was so well played. They were in such good control, and like, as far as I can remember, maybe I'm forgetting, but like I don't remember any like significant mistakes outside of the Baron. Everything before that was like, okay, there were a couple of skirmishes that they didn't quite execute to perfection. Okay, they were kind of losing time, but Gangplank Ultimate plus Ezra was just buying a lot of time for the Mad Lions.
Sure
and I felt like that really slowed the siege down for Fnatic, giving
them
they
would have mattered, I was fucked, but
fights,
still.
find that steal and almost come back into the game.
Oh boy, okay. Give us 3 more games of that as a best of 3 from here on out. After the break, the experts will tell you how Fnatic tied the series as they bounce back with a dominating win.
I didn't see it, but I was like, I was hearing it. I'm like, damn it, I didn't see this. That's crazy. That's what I mean, like, no game is fucking over, even in the fucking LCS. But these fucking kiddos just do not know how to bounce back, bro. Pretty sure my poros. Oh, hi. Wow. And he still can't finish it! Gotta love a fucking tank that won't tank. I almost want to fucking replay of this fucking thing. Hold on. Damn it. I should have fucking done it on fucking non-Twitch.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I know there was a setting that I was able to fucking... Huh. Interesting. Oh, because it's probably a Twitch commercial. Because if you can see it on, there we go. Settings are back. Theater, no, not theater. Settings? Events, nope. It should be under options though. Then no. Okay, I'll check it out right now. I'm out. Dead. Where the fuck has our team been? Yeah, V already quit. But I get his point. Oh, I want to eat it. Like, I honestly don't want to be in the same lane with them right now. Yeah, I got 6 minions. Oh, probably ahead of other monsters, right? Yep. That's right, I ate one of those fucking wolves. Alright.
Welcome back, everyone, to the LEC Studio. Fnatic coming back with a vengeance in Game 2, and with that win, we now have a series on our hands. And very selfishly, I think we're happy that we're going to get at least 4 games out of today, right? This one, though, was a bit snowbally. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this game got completely blown up just straight from level 1. We had an all-out brawl fighting 5 in the bot lane. It's a really interesting situation because what you'll see a lot of times with teams, and especially teams like this that often get aggressive in the early levels in bot lane, is there's often this battle to get vision down inside that bottom lane, and Fnatic very cleverly tried to sort of split up, come with Hylissang coming through the actual crush itself. The rest of the team is up in the river, so I think their setup to try and get that crunch down onto Madline 2 was really nice.
Yeah, it's a fight for the middle bush here, and I think this happened in our series against Fnatic in last playoffs as well. And I mean, they're the kings of the middle bush. They always go for this ward, and then now they had a plan to counter-attack, and 2 kills on bot lane in early game is like huge for Fnatic, and with the bot winning and the TF, it's just, they feel really confident snowballing this game.
You know, it was a little surprising though seeing Mad Lions stick around and actually kind of opt into that fight themselves, because I think you then saw from that point onwards this bot lane be so vulnerable, right? As soon as Karma loses the flash, that's going to be problematic. There was the invade play that Mad Lions tried to go for as well before this one, where it was a little bit harder to force, and I think that not having a proactive support for Kaiser also was fairly limiting once they found this big deficit, because it's really hard to fight back when you're not playing champions that can very easily go for engagements.
You guys actually said this is a plug-and-play Braum game, actually. How much value would a Braum have had in this situation?
I mean, definitely would have been a better pick than the Karma. I don't like seeing Kaiser on a Karma. I think he's their biggest playmaker and engager, so putting him on the Karma duty, it kind of doesn't make sense. I'm not a big fan of the Enchanter supports in general, and I think Kaiser should play an engaged support. I don't think he'll play more Karma this series, to be honest.
Yeah, I will say that even without an engaged support in the bot lane for Kaiser, Humanoid had a couple of really nice moments where he was able to find kills on side lanes, like he had that one in the bot lane where Upset sort of took the fight into him, Upset dies, then TP's top lane and makes things happen. So you still saw a lot of fight individually from a player like Humanoid, even after he died 3-4 times in the early game.
Yeah, I think in general, we're not going to look at it now because it was a Fnatic win in the end, but I think you saw saw again why the Mad Lions are considered so dangerous, right? Why at 8k down, at 10k down, they are always going to skill check you. They're always going to fight for it. It didn't work out because the deficit was perhaps finally too big, but that's something to keep track of here.
Exactly, and I think that one thing we talk about a lot with the Mad Lions is in these very high pressure situations where you have to make decisions very, very quickly, they're almost always rolling, you know, they're making those right choices. And we saw that fight in the top jungle where Fnatic weren't making necessarily all the right choices, like the interaction there with Trundle versus the Sylas ultimate, where when Sylas steals your ultimate, the first person to press R loses because they get to steal all your bonus stats as well. So it's a little bit of a game of chicken. Whipple was popping that one early. Niski also was like TPing away from the team. So there were some positioning mistakes later on in the game that we didn't see for a while, but when we did, Mad Lions were able to find it.
Yeah, they tried to punish for sure, but at one point Upset said, Trees, no, this is enough. We have to win this game. We have to go to a game 3 and be at 1-1. And I mean, you kept feeling it, right? You're like, if Mad Lions had one more engage, this game could actually be turned. So good that Fnatic said that.
Yeah, Fnatic, I mean, it's like the caster said as well, like, this can't keep happening for Mad Lions, right? How do they keep winning fight after fight? And then Upset has this fight, he's just like, yeah, I don't wanna keep playing this game, just get me to the next one, let's just close this one out swiftly.
And while there were some missteps in a couple of fights for Fnatic, I think we did see them very convincingly just explode this lead, up to 10,000 gold for the squad. Vayne seemed like maybe a bit of an ego pick, but it worked absolutely wonderfully for Upset in this game. And even more than that, I think the combinations like Twisted Fate plus Trundle just make playing that mid game so easy when you can very easily force very long range, exceptionally reliable CC tools. So they're diving through towers in the bot lane with absolutely no cares in the world. Vayne can catch up with Rakan can follow up on the engagement as well. It's these sorts of picks that I think make it very easy to just blow games wide open once you have a
Yeah, no Vayne's
This Kai, bro.
Indeed. Whipple Trundle was also very, very strong. And about the Vayne, kind of, and the choices that were made, is the Vayne something that you don't run back because it's so reliant on that early game lead on that level 1 working, or is this something you would go in a different scenario as well, or is there just a very specific draft scenario to run the Vayne?
I think he wanted to pick the Vayne, but I think also Kai'Sa could be a really good choice for him. So I think it's kind of a specific scenario where Upset just feels like the Vayne was better than the Kai'Sa, but I can easily just see him pick the Kai'Sa in the next game if it's a similar situation.
Yeah, we go back now to the draft. Mad Lions back on blue side for game 3,
like,
of course,
so stupid,
as it goes. And we're back, right, to, I think also, as you say, the game of chicken, right? Are we going to leave something open in terms of TF or Rise? But just don't.
No, the interesting thing is we had Mad Lions banning some global champions both games. Like that game, I think they banned the Rise themselves. In game 1 on blue side, they also banned the Twisted Fate, and we're sort of waiting for Fnatic to ban away the Rise themselves. And once they left it open, they snap locked that in. So we could see that situation again. This time, Fnatic would absolutely ban away the Rise, and we get them both taken off the board. But it's also entirely possible Mad Lions could go into this next one and say, actually, let's leave the Twisted Fate open and see if Fnatic will ban both of those on red side, which is a huge investment.
Was TF a big part of the problem here, or was it more just the snowball out of it? Well, it helps, of course.
It definitely helps. So TF wasn't the problem in this game. The early game engagements just blew everything wide open. But like you were saying, the Twisted Fate made it so much easier to take a 2k gold lead and turn it to 10.
Yeah, I mean, if you have TF on your team, you just feel like every play you take is winning. And I think Niski is a really good TF to make this happen, and his team feels really confident. So I think we'll definitely see it banned next game, and I think it will be interesting to see if Fnatic will go for the Rise ban or not.
Yeah, indeed. I do have the distinct feeling that these are two teams that thrive under the pressure. The further it gets in a best of 5, the better play we're going to see out of both of them. But the Fnatic hype train, they're back on track right now. And after the break, they continue the hunt for their 8th LEC title.
Oh yeah, that's so. There's still a champ I haven't killed? Echo. I came close multiple times, but that motherfucker is a slick little shit. Yeah, the only reaching that fucking ghost. But it seems like that's all I fucking can do, is like once they fucking get that, I have to ghost in and kill them.
would never lie. I'm not giving you up. I won't give you up. I'm getting higher and higher. The skies are falling. Desire, desire, the fire within.
I really don't want to come and fuck with me though. Oh yeah, blasting one? That was gonna build the other thing. That's why I'm like, that's overuse of fucking thing. Oh no way! The fuck? I was already away from his ass. He already ulted. That's such bullshit. Doesn't have fucking... Ah, the collector. Fucking bullshit, dude. I'm sure it's this Kai'Sa. Oh, and B. 0 and 10B. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can't be playing no fucking music. That's gonna get me in trouble.